Okay, so in this presentation, I'm going to show you how to get your house ready for printing, for 3D printing using the Catalyst software. So here we go. First thing is I open up I'm using a little shed as an example, and I open it up and you can see I've got all kinds of wonky stuff here in 3D view. You have to start in 3D view, okay? And so I'm going to get rid of some of that stuff. So I left that there purposely so I could show you. If I right click on this and hide in view, I should be able to hide it. By category, I get rid of those lines. If I have multiple plants, I can hide in view the category. In this case, I'm just going to hide the one element. Right click, hide in view, and that gets rid of some stuff. Okay. I also want my roof to come back, and it's just hidden right now. So I'm going to use the light bulb to bring back my roof, unhide it in view, and then turn off the light bulb so that I get my shed the way I want it. Now, when I 3D print in Revit, going over to Catalyst for the Dimension 3D printer, we don't want to have any of our furniture or fixtures in the house. And we're going to print the house separate from the roof. The reason we don't want furniture or fixtures is because that stuff tends to detach from the 3D print in the chemical bath, and it makes a huge mess. It clogs up pipes, it gets through filters, it makes a big mess. So we don't want any of the furniture or fixtures in there. We just want the body of the house. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create two STL files. One is going to be for the house, one is going to be for the roof. So I'm going to click on this. I've got to be in 3D view. Let me restate that because that's important. Be in 3D view, click on Stl Exporter for Revit, and then click on categories. Okay, so there are tons of things here that you can select and deselect. We want for the house to leave everything selected except furniture, fixtures, the roof. We want to deselect the roof. So kind of just browse through here and think about, did I add any plumbing or like casework? You would take that out. Ceilings should be removed. What else? Let's just kind of scroll through here. We don't have any, some of the stuff is obviously not in my shed. I want to leave the doors in. Electrical equipment, I didn't put anything in there, but if you put in like ceiling fixtures or anything, which probably most of us didn't, but if you did, you want to take that stuff out. Entourage is like any people that you might have put in there. You can take that out, or if you hide it in view on your screen, it essentially removes it. You want to leave your floors in. You want to take out anything related to furniture. And you just got to keep going through here looking for, like, fixtures is another one. I don't have any lighting fixtures in here. But MEP, if you use that, like for, I don't know, there was something that was in there, washing machines or toilets or something, you might want to take that out. I think I'll just take it out just in case. Just scrolling through, looking for stuff that it may cause a problem. I'm going to take the plantings out, even though I already hit them. And plumbing fixtures, taking all that out. I need to take the roof off because we're going to print the roof separately, so take that out. And you just kind of got to go through here, and anything that you recognize that you pulled out, you're going to want to remove. Okay, so you got to just kind of go through there, but most of the stuff will still stay in. Then you're just going to click Save, and I'm going to call this Windolf, put your last name, and then house. So I'm going to call this Windolf House. Actually, I'm going to call it Windolf Shed. But yours should be your house, only because I have another. I'll put house. Windolf House, and then I'm going to click Save. And I'm just saving this on my desktop. You should save it in your H drive folder. Okay. Now, you can't look at it right now. I'm going to try and show you what that looks like here. If my new software that was just installed works. So if I look at over here on Catalyst, there's my house. So this is our 3D printer software. So what I'm going to do, and you won't do this part, but just so you know what I'm going to do to set it up for you, is I'm going to then go get the house, File, Open STL, and go onto my desktop, get my house, and it's going to fill up the tray like that because it's way, way, way too big. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to 0.1 scale, and then the house will be smaller. So what I'll do is I'll take your house and your roof, and I will tray it up like this. So if I rotate, what I see is nothing in the house, and the windows and doors are still intact, and it looks good. All right. There was something I was going to say about this, and I just want to make sure you have your floor. Well, you won't be able to see. Once you generate your STL file, you won't be able to preview it. So I'll look at it, and if I see any problems with it, I will let you know, and you can regenerate it. Oh, the thing I was going to mention, do not rotate your house. Like in IED, when we had you 3D print, we had you guys rotate your objects so that it fit best on the tray. The houses, no, we don't rotate them. We just leave them as is when we put them on the tray, because we do have some times that like a false ceiling gets generated in the house, and we think that has to do with rotating. We're not really sure, but we just make it a rule, don't rotate your house. Well, that's going to be part I'm doing. You're just generating the STL files, but just FYI, this is what it will look like. Okay, so back over to Revit. Now what I'm going to do is that this is going to be a lot easier. Now I'm just going to create a second file. I'm going to do Stl Exporter. Again, I'm in 3D view. I still have all the stuff hidden that I want hidden. And what I'm going to do is I am going to click Categories again, and I'm going to check None. But then I'm going to scroll down and just check Roof Tags and Roof, and that's it. And then I'm going to save that, and I'm going to call this Windolf Roof, and I'm saving it on my desktop again. Save it. You guys know where to save stuff. All right, now I'm going to bring that into Catalyst, and I can't add this to the pack because I'm not actually connected to the 3D printer, but if I were to load this, what this would look like is just the roof. So, and then I would have to scale that down to 0.1, and bam. And then I'll put those two things on the tray side by side and print the house and the roof together.